Imagine a drug that could have taken 10 years and billions to develop created in just 2. That's not science fiction, it's what AI is doing right now in labs around the world. While most see AI in healthcare as a diagnostic tool, its real revolution is happening behind the scenes, in the race to find new medicines. Drug discovery is a brutal, decade-long process with a success rate under 10%, but AI is changing the math. By analyzing massive datasets and predicting molecular behavior, it's slashing development times and costs. Why does this matter to you? Because the next cancer treatment, Alzheimer's breakthrough, or antibiotic could be designed by an algorithm in months, not years. This isn't just about faster drugs, it's about better, smarter ones. So how exactly is AI rewriting the rules of one of medicine's most complex games? Let's take a look. Before AI transformed the landscape, drug discovery was a painstaking process. Researchers say only about 1 in 5,000 compounds ever makes it to market, a journey that can take over a decade and cost upwards of $2.6 billion. A recent report found that traditional methods rely heavily on trial and error, with most candidates failing in clinical trials due to safety or efficacy issues. Consider the case of Alzheimer's drugs. Over 100 have failed in late-stage trials in the past 2 decades. This bottleneck not only delays treatments, but also inflates healthcare costs. The pharmaceutical industry has long struggled to balance innovation with efficiency. Now, with AI reshaping the pipeline, from identifying targets to simulating molecular behavior, companies are finding new ways to accelerate discovery and reduce failure rates. This shift marks a turning point in how we approach drug development. AI is rewriting the playbook in drug discovery by analyzing millions of molecular structures in seconds. A recent report found that AI can slash the time required to identify promising drug candidates from years to mere weeks. Consider the case of AlphaFold, which uses deep learning to predict protein structures with remarkable accuracy, something that once took scientists decades. Researchers say this breakthrough has already accelerated the development of treatments for diseases like Alzheimer's and cancer. In traditional methods, screening just a few thousand compounds could consume months of work. AI-enabled systems now process millions, dramatically reducing costs and failure rates. Take the pharmaceutical giant Pfizer, which integrated machine learning to design and test new molecules, cutting discovery timelines by up to 60%. This isn't just faster, it's more precise. As AI continues to refine these processes, the next frontier lies in personalized treatments tailored at the molecular level. In 2020, Exscientia achieved a milestone that reshaped the drug development timeline. Using AI, the company designed a candidate for obsessive-compulsive disorder in just 12 months, a task that traditionally requires 4 to 5 years. This breakthrough wasn't an isolated success. A recent report found that AI-driven methods are streamlining drug discovery by analyzing vast datasets and predicting molecular behavior with unprecedented speed. Researchers say these systems can identify potential drug targets in days, not years, by sifting through biological and chemical data far beyond human capacity. Take, for instance, the use of federated learning, which allows AI models to train across multiple institutions without compromising patient privacy, a critical step in securing the future of pharmaceutical research. As these technologies evolve, they're not just speeding up development, they're making it more precise and ethical. This shift is setting the stage for the next scene, where we explore how AI is personalizing treatment for individual patients. At the heart of AI's breakthroughs in drug discovery lies predictive modeling, algorithms trained on massive datasets to forecast how molecules will behave. A recent report found that AI can cut the time required to identify promising drug candidates from years to mere months. Consider the case of AlphaFold, developed by DeepMind, which accurately predicted protein structures, a critical step in understanding how drugs bind to targets. Researchers say this has already fast-tracked efforts in treating diseases like Alzheimer's and certain cancers. Another example is the use of federated learning, which allows AI models to train across multiple institutions without compromising patient data privacy. This method enhances accuracy by integrating diverse datasets securely. In 2023, a collaboration MIT and pharmaceutical firms used such models to design a molecule that inhibits SARS-CoV-2 replication. These tools aren't just speeding up discovery, they're redefining it. As models grow more sophisticated, the next frontier is understanding complex interactions at the cellular level. In the race to develop new cancer treatments, AI is rewriting the timeline. Consider in silico medicine, which used artificial intelligence to identify a novel target for fibrosis and design a drug candidate in under 18 months, a process that traditionally takes years. This breakthrough showcases how machine learning models can rapidly analyze vast biological datasets to pinpoint promising therapeutic pathways. A recent report found that AI integration in drug development can cut discovery time by up to 70%, significantly lowering costs and accelerating patient access. Researchers say AI's ability to model complex molecular interactions is reshaping how we approach diseases at the genetic level. Take federated learning, a method allowing secure data sharing across institutions without compromising privacy, enhancing model accuracy while protecting sensitive health information. As AI continues to evolve, its role in drug discovery is no longer speculative. It's a reality, and that reality is speeding up the journey from lab to patient. Let's now explore how AI is transforming surgical precision. Traditional drug development is an expensive, time-consuming process. A recent report found that bringing a new drug to market can cost as much as $2.6 billion. Researchers say AI has the potential to slash these costs by up to 70%. Take the case of AI-enabled molecular discovery. By integrating machine learning with bioinformatics, scientists can now predict drug interactions and design compounds far faster than traditional methods. One striking case is the use of federated learning, which allows secure data sharing across institutions without compromising privacy. This approach enhances predictive models and accelerates clinical validation. Consider the pharmaceutical industry's shift toward AI-driven strategies, from target identification to treatment personalization. These innovations are not just saving money, they're speeding up the delivery of life-saving therapies. As costs fall, the potential for broader access grows, but the financial shift is only part of the story. What happens when AI begins to reshape how we think about treatment itself? In the quest to balance innovation with privacy, AI researchers have turned to a powerful technique known as federated learning. This approach allows AI models to learn from decentralized data sources without ever transferring sensitive information. A recent report found that DeepMind's AI systems use federated learning to securely integrate patient data across multiple hospitals, improving model accuracy by up to 20% compared to isolated datasets. Federated learning works by training algorithms locally on each institution's data and then sharing only the refined model updates, never the raw patient records. Researchers at leading pharmaceutical firms are now adopting similar methods to enhance drug discovery while safeguarding data privacy. One striking case is in molecular design, where AI models trained via federated learning have reduced development timelines by months. As data silos continue to hinder medical progress, this secure, collaborative approach is proving essential. It sets the stage for the next challenge, ensuring AI's ethical deployment in healthcare. In 2020, Benevolent AI made headlines when its AI system identified an existing drug, amitriptyline, as a potential treatment for Parkinson's disease. By sifting through 30 million scientific papers and patents, the algorithm uncovered a connection between the drug and neuroprotection, something human researchers had overlooked. This discovery accelerated clinical trials, showcasing AI's power to repurpose known drugs for new uses. A recent report found that AI can reduce drug development timelines by up to 50%, cutting both time and costs. Researchers at the University of Cambridge highlight how AI models are now being used to predict drug interactions and side effects with unprecedented accuracy. Take the pharmaceutical industry's shift toward federated learning. This method allows secure data sharing across institutions without compromising patient privacy. As AI continues to refine molecular discovery, it's not just speeding up treatments, it's making them more precise. The next frontier lies in how these insights translate into real-world patient outcomes. The ethical landscape of AI in healthcare is as complex as it is critical. A recent report found that up to 30% of AI models in medicine rely on data from underrepresented populations, raising concerns about bias in training sets. Consider federated learning, a technique increasingly adopted in pharmaceutical research to protect patient data by allowing models to learn across decentralized systems without transferring raw data. This approach not only safeguards privacy, but also enhances predictive accuracy by integrating diverse datasets. Yet, the black box nature of many AI systems complicates trust. Doctors and patients often struggle to understand how a model reaches its conclusions. In one striking case, an AI tool used in dermatology misdiagnosed skin conditions in darker-skinned patients due to a lack of diversity in its training images. As AI reshapes drug discovery and clinical decision-making, these ethical challenges demand just as much attention as the technology itself. The next scene will explore how transparency is being built into AI systems to address these concerns. Regulators are playing catch-up as AI reshapes drug discovery. The FDA, for example, has approved only a handful of AI-generated drug candidates to date, highlighting the slow pace of regulatory adaptation. A recent report found that while AI can accelerate the identification of molecular targets and streamline clinical trial design, regulatory frameworks have yet to fully embrace these innovations. Researchers say this lag stems from the complexity of evaluating AI-driven predictions and ensuring they meet traditional safety and efficacy standards. Consider federated learning, a technique now being used to protect data privacy while enhancing drug discovery models. Its integration into regulatory guidelines remains in early stages. The pharmaceutical industry is pushing for clearer pathways to approval, but progress is measured. As AI-generated compounds move closer to mainstream use, the need for updated oversight becomes urgent. This regulatory gap sets the stage for the next challenge: public trust in AI-driven medicine. Clinical trials, the backbone of medical innovation, are being reshaped by AI. A recent report found that AI can cut patient recruitment timelines by up to 60%, a critical win in a process that often takes years. Consider the pharmaceutical industry's use of federated learning, a technique that allows secure data sharing across institutions without compromising privacy. This is now enhancing the accuracy of predictive models in trial design. Researchers at Stanford, for example, trained AI on diverse datasets to identify underrepresented populations, improving the inclusivity of trials. AI doesn't just speed things up, it sharpens the focus. Algorithms now analyze real-world data to predict which patients are most likely to respond to a treatment, streamlining trial phases and reducing failure rates. As these systems evolve, they're not just changing how drugs are tested, but who gets tested. This shift sets the stage for a new era of personalized medicine. Imagine a world where medicines are not just discovered, but engineered from scratch by artificial intelligence. Researchers at MIT and Stanford have already demonstrated AI systems capable of designing de novo drug molecules, structures never before seen in nature, in a fraction of the time it would take human scientists. A recent report in AI-enabled drug and molecular discovery highlights how these computational methods are redefining pharmaceutical research, cutting down the initial discovery phase from years to weeks. Consider the case of Exscientia, which used AI to develop a drug candidate for obsessive-compulsive disorder in just 12 months, a timeline that traditionally takes over a decade. The future of drug development is being rewritten, with AI not only speeding up the process, but also improving precision and reducing costs. As machine learning models grow more sophisticated, the line between human and artificial innovation in medicine will blur. What this means for global health is just beginning to take shape, and it's only the start. In 2023, AI-driven platforms identified a promising new molecule for Alzheimer's in just 22 months, a process that once took a decade. Researchers at Exscientia partnered with pharmaceutical giants to design this compound, which is now in human trials. Another breakthrough comes from federated learning, a privacy-preserving AI method that lets hospitals collaborate on drug discovery without sharing sensitive patient data. A recent report from Springer highlights how this approach is already improving predictive models for rare diseases. AI isn't just a tool for doctors, it's a silent partner in the race to find cures, working behind the scenes in labs and data centers. If you're as excited about this future as we are, hit that subscribe button and let us know in the comments what medical breakthrough you're most looking forward to. Sources for this video are linked in the description.